Is there a Jeremiah and Lily? Does that make sense to somebody, a Jeremiah and Lily? I think they're from Northern California. Well, I got 4 really good. I'm seeing if there's anything on that I can do. How about Jeremiah and Lily connected to a Raymond? Is there Jeremiah and Lily connected to a Raymond? Maybe it's someone who's not here, but there's a Raymond who's a hair cutter, hairstylist, or was, or does that make sense to anybody? Oh, wow. What's a good flower name? I think we got a lot of there. You know, that was a lot. See, I told you, like a game show. We have to figure it out. So I got everything but Lily. That's good. So that's what we got there. And then, when you were a hairstylist, did you like how I said hair cutter? That was so southern. Is there a hair cutter here? I don't know. I don't know what that was. I've never called anybody a hair cutter in my life. I don't know what I call that. But were you in San Francisco for a while? Okay, so this would be you. And then I see the waters of San Francisco, but then I'm seeing that because that's my signpost that there's a water. Do you guys do a justice ministry too with water? Oh, it stopped right now. I'm seeing the justice part is what's important anyway, so that makes sense. I feel like a lot of things that you've done in the past have stopped and you're rebirthed. You guys have remade yourselves in a lot of areas, and some of that's been really a blessing, and some of it was really painful. And I feel like the Lord's saying, in this next season, you'll forget the pain of the process, and you'll help other people forget the pain of their process as you become the full manifestation of what God promised in the first place. It's almost like when a woman gives birth, she forgets the pain of the process. And I feel like you're called to help people define process, but to overcome the pain of it. And you're not just called to be a prophetic witness, but to also help people to overcome so that they can have a deep, beautiful life in the Spirit. And I feel like the Lord's saying, I got saved at Melody Land at Maranatha Ministries. What is it? Either of those mean something, Maranatha or Melody Land? Does that mean something? Maranatha? Okay, that's the word. Okay. So, but it was up there probably, up north. So I just saw those as indicators. I was trying to figure out like how that had to do with you. But so Maranatha was the first ministry that you started, and I feel like the Lord's saying that He's going to take the equipment that you gained through the different ministries you've been involved with, and the seasons you've been involved with other ministries, the impartation you've gotten, and is going to synergize it in this season and relaunch it all in this season. And I feel like you need to have great hope that there's a culmination or a synergizing happening right now that you couldn't even anticipate. And there's a level of presence of the Holy Spirit that's going to be unusual and shocking even to you. Like you're going to be like not that you wouldn't be in the mood for it, but not in the mental framework for like what God's about to do. Even though you've had experiences before, I feel like you're going to even come into atmospheres and environments, not in a negative place, but just in a place of like not even anticipating how good God's about to be. And I'm giving you this word, and you'll look back and go, oh my gosh, that's so true. And I feel like the Lord's saying you're to harvest harvesters. And it's people who have, it says that the harvest is full, but the harvesters aren't enough. I feel like it's people who need to be activated. And you guys are activators. And so there's going to be many churches, many groups in your region that will come, meaning like it'll be leaders from different places or even people who weren't church anymore, but they're hungry and they're mature inside part of their heart. And I feel like the Lord says if you'll go after activating and harvesting harvesters, that your harvest will never end. Is that good? Wow. I will say over Jeremiah and Rose that I saw the Lord hovering over them for what He originally promised you, that He hasn't forgotten anything, and He's going to do everything He promised. And so even remind yourselves of what He promised and pray in agreement, because I feel like the time of harvest for their promises is coming soon. And so just really like look at those things with more seriousness, because if I'm saying it soon, my track record is pretty good for like soon not being Jesus saying I'm coming back soon, but more like in this season soon. You know, like I feel like it's in this season you're going to watch some things manifest for them that you've prayed for, hoped for, and believed for all along. And it may look even not the opposite, but it may not look as accessible right now. And it is. It's fully accessible that God can bring something to, you know, full point of happening that's not even expected when He's promised it. So just maybe let those things be current in your hearts over them, because God is actually going to move on their behalf faster than you think, and even beyond what you originally thought. Ephesians 3:20, beyond what you could hope for or imagine over your children. Is that good? Good. Bless you guys. Wow.